New at 5:30, the widening field in the race for Michigan governor, including a familiar name in Lansing, our Lieutenant Governor, Democrat Garlin Gilchrist II, hoping to lead our state after the upcoming election in 2026. Thank you for staying with us. We're glad you're here. I'm Simon Shaquette.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. The contest has a lot of fierce competition and a lot of people talking about what's best for Michigan's future. So we're giving every candidate a chance to tell you why they think they're the right choice.
As with several other interviews I've done with various candidates, I asked him about his vision for our state and why he says he is uniquely qualified for the job.
Thank you for having me here today, Simon, and I am excited to be in this race to be the next governor of the state of Michigan.
Joining me for a one-on-one sit-down inside our studio, Lieutenant Governor Garlin Gilchrist is a name familiar to Michiganders. He tells me he's proud to have delivered for our communities, and among his top priorities are attracting business and supporting manufacturing jobs.
I'm a problem solver who likes to build solutions, and I've seen too many people who create problems and not enough people who solve them.
He tells me working with both political parties is something he's done for years, and a skill the state's top executive must bring to the table.
What I've heard from people is that they're frustrated with, maybe not getting results fast enough, or maybe not seeing the progress that they want to see in their community on the things that matter: housing, healthcare, and making sure our economy has a place for them today and tomorrow. I've delivered on building 60,000 new housing units in Michigan in the last 3 years, delivered on expanding access to affordable healthcare across Michigan.
He says our schools need more support, and he opposes federal cuts to the Department of Ed. He wants more funding for police and fire and for infrastructure.
Governor Whitmer ran on fixing the roads. To this day, people still are frustrated when they hit those potholes. What's your take on that?
We've fixed more than 20,000 lane miles of road over the last 5 years, more than 1,600 bridges, and construction season just started. Every week we're announcing a new construction project in a new part of Michigan. But now we're looking to make sure that we can have a long-term, sustainable plan.
He says he's proud of common sense gun laws like requiring the safe storage of guns in the home. As a parent of 3, he says nothing is more important than keeping our kids safe.
We've seen mass shootings at MSU, Oxford, even the Rochester Hills splash pad.
Mm-hmm. We need to make sure that, one, that people recognize that gun violence is not acceptable. And for far too long, we frankly have accepted too much death in our communities, especially in our inner cities. We need to make sure that there are background checks on every gun sale or transfer. We need to make sure that if a person is a danger to themselves or others, whether that's through an extreme risk protection order that we put in place or domestic abusers now, it's not legal for them to have firearms.
In addition, the lieutenant governor wants voters to know serving alongside Governor Whitmer has been an important part of his preparation for what's next.
How has serving us as lieutenant governor shaped you for this role in your view?
It's given me a tremendous opportunity to connect with people all over the state of Michigan. Again, we are the biggest state east of the Mississippi River, 83 counties. I've been to all 83 counties 3 or more times. I've gotten to know the people of Michigan.
Gilchrist tells me he is also deeply concerned about impact of tariffs on all Michigan businesses and in particular the auto industry. He says ultimately protecting our jobs is a top priority for him and he can deliver a stable environment for business. And of course, you can watch all our candidate interviews on our website, WXYZ.com. Glenda.
So the new names keep popping up in this race. Who are you going to sit down with next?
Yeah, just in the last few days, we heard from Mike Cox, former Attorney General here in Michigan. He is entering the race. We've been communicating with his team. He'll be coming into Broadcast House soon for us to have a similar conversation.
All right, looking forward to that as well. Thank you, partner.